both BP's technological ambitions and its operational vulnerabilities. The well was being drilled in over 5,000 feet of water to reach oil reserves nearly 18,000 feet below the seafloor, requiring cutting edge drilling techniques and safety systems that had never been tested under such extreme conditions. Cost pressures were intense. The Deepwater Horizon drilling rig was costing BP over $1 million per day to operate, creating incentives to cut corners and accelerate operations wherever possible. Warning signs had been accumulating across BP's operations for years, including a devastating refinery explosion in Texas City in 2005 that killed 15 workers and injured 180 others, followed by pipeline ruptures in Alaska that spilled over 250,000 gallons of crude oil. These incidents revealed a corporate culture that prioritized cost cutting and production targets over safety protocols, but the financial performance was so strong that these concerns were largely overlooked by investors and regulators. On April 20th, 2010, the contradictions in BP's Beyond Petroleum strategy came to a catastrophic head when the Deepwater Horizon oil rig suffered a blowout that killed 11 workers and triggered the worst offshore oil spill in American history. The disaster began when a surge of methane gas escaped from the well, expanded as it rose through the drilling riser, and ignited on the drilling platform, creating a fireball visible from 35 miles away. For 87 days, oil gushed uncontrolled from the damaged wellhead 5,000 feet below the surface, releasing an estimated 4.9 million barrels of crude oil into the Gulf of Mexico. The environmental impact was devastating. Oil contaminated over 1,300 miles of coastline from Texas to Florida, killed an estimated 800,000 birds, and created dead zones in the ocean that persisted for years. The human cost was equally severe, with fishing communities losing their livelihoods, tourism industries collapsing, and cleanup workers developing respiratory problems from exposure to oil and chemical dispersants. BP's response to the crisis was widely criticized as inadequate and tone deaf, with CEO Tony Hayward infamously complaining that he wanted his life back while oil continued pouring into the Gulf. The company's initial estimates of the spill size were off by orders of magnitude, claiming only 1,000 barrels per day were leaking when the actual rate was over 50,000 barrels daily. Multiple attempts to cap the well failed spectacularly on live television, including the top kill procedure and a containment dome that became clogged with methane hydrates, creating a sense that BP had lost control of both the situation and its technology. The financial and legal aftermath of the Deepwater Horizon disaster ultimately cost BP over 60